Hey guys, welcome to a new STUFR. We are at Bryce Canyon during our road trip in the west coast of the USA. And we will show you a hike you can do here in the park, and it's beautiful. It's a must do. You have to reserve some time for this. Let's take you with us. Over 2 million visitors come to experience the otherworldly magic of Bryce Canyon National Park each year. Bryce Canyon is not a single canyon, but a series of natural amphitheaters carved into the edge of a high plateau. It's also home to some peculiar pointy rock formations called hoodoos.
Thinking of visiting Bryce Canyon National Park? Let us give you the highlights if you only have one day like we did. We will introduce you to the best viewpoints, the best parking spot for your car, and the best trail to hike. At the end of this video, we will give you some tips for lodging and entertainment when you are traveling with kids. So, stay tuned, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey through Bryce Canyon.
To get a nice first look at the stunning rounded rock formations the park has to offer, we made our first stop at Inspiration Point. The view from above into the canyon was stunning. We also got a good first impression of those special rock formations, the hoodoos, and also the enormous dimensions of the canyon.
Next up, we wanted to make a nice hike to see as much different things as possible. The best place to start from is Sunset Point, another gorgeous viewpoint. Here you can easily park your car for the rest of the day. Also, the best hike starts exactly there, a combination of the Navajo Loop Trail and the Queensguard Trail. Of course, there are other amazing trails available, but this is the best trail to experience all that Bryce has to offer if your time is limited.
If you are not sure how far you want and can hike, start with the Navajo Loop Trail. First off, you start by keeping right on the way down, taking the steep and curvy path called Wall Street. This way is actually the reverse loop, but trust us, this is the way you get to see the best part of the Navajo Trail before crossing over onto the Queensguard Trail.
We came along impressive rock formations and hoodoos pretty fast, and the view down was stunning. All of a sudden, after a narrow passage between two cliffs, there was a giant tree growing inside the canyon. Unbelievable how such an enormous tree could grow and survive there. Worth a photo for sure.
Being all the way down, the canyon got a lot greener, so we were surrounded by a beautiful pine tree forest in no time. The walking was easy at that point since there were no major elevations. Tim, tell us, what is it? How do you feel?
I feel warm.
Tell you, what do you think of the park?
Oh, it's really beautiful. I didn't expect a canyon to be full of trees, actually. How do they grow here? It's so crazy, but it's really special.
Guys, the Navajo Trail is super. It is so beautiful. You have so many nice views. It's amazing. You have to take this.
Halfway through the Navajo Trail, you arrive at a crossroads. Here you can choose to finish the Navajo Loop Trail back up to Sunset Point, or extend the hike with the Queensguard Trail. We followed the Queensguard Trail, which leads all the way back up to another great viewpoint, Sunrise Point.
So the combination trail is a 2 to 3 hour walk, and I am killed by mosquitoes apparently. So the combined trail is like a 2 or 3 hour walk depending on your pace and how many photos you take, like Dennis wanting to take pictures at every single corner. But anyway, you should definitely check this trail out, and it's very beautiful.
And you know what is maybe the best part of doing a trail like this? Most tourists stay upstairs on the viewpoints. So when you're walking here, it feels like you have the whole park to yourself, which is awesome. It's so quiet. You hear the crickets and Tim sighing. No, we're kidding.
Are we?
Are we?
Of course, we had to walk up again at some point. It wasn't an easy climb, but going up on the Navajo Loop Trail or even on Wall Street would have been much worse, trust me. During our climb, we were rewarded with the amazing light of the setting sun. Hiking the combined trail took us about 3 hours in total. Up at Sunrise Point, we had a spectacular view from the rim while resting on a park bench. From sunrise to Sunset Point, it was only a short, nice hike along the rim back to our car.
But wait, we promised you some tips at the end of this video, so here they come. If you are traveling with kids, or if you're still a kid inside like I am, check out the nice western themed village at the entrance of the park in the town of Bryce. You'll find some nice shops there and you can treat yourself and your family to some ice cream. Kids can also enjoy some fun activities like rock splicing and finding minerals. If you are craving dinner after hiking all day, you can choose from various restaurants in the surrounding area. For example, Ruby's Canyon Diner.
If you want to have a special experience for your overnight stay as well, we have another great budget tip for you. About an hour back on Highway 89 in the village of Elton, there are 8 little cabins in the middle of nowhere, which you can rent on Airbnb. They are called Hidden Valley Cabins. You can find the link in the description below. We had a perfect stay there, and from there it was easy to drive further to Zion Park the next day. One warning though, be aware of deer on the road to Elton. We had quite some encounters while driving there after sunset.
So Bryce Canyon was really gorgeous. It's a must-see if you're in the west of the US, in Utah. Yeah, look around you. It's gorgeous. You have to go here.
It's totally different from any other park that we've seen so far, and it is definitely in my top 3, I think, so far. So
Yeah, me too.
go here. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment if you've been here. What did you feel? What was your favorite trail to walk here? And
Subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell notification.
thanks so much.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Do you want to see us stuff more food in our mouths? Then subscribe to our channel or watch another STUFR.